If you've been watching some of my latest videos, then you know that we've been eating everything out of the freezers and a lot of things out of the pantry because we've been trying to whittle things down to a very bare pantry.
You're watching the Bare Pantry Show.
You guys get the joke, right? My son Jory always accuses me of lying to my viewers because he says I don't really have a bare pantry. Well, we do now, so we have to go to Costco to get some stuff. So let's take a look first of all at the onions. We need onions, $8.99 right here for 10 pounds of these yellow onions. I like these onions because they're cheaper and they're sweeter, okay? Now potatoes are not too bad, $4.89 for 10 pounds of those big potatoes that you would bake. And I can't afford these, which I really want, so I have to go with this over here, the red ones. I'm going to get the red ones because they'll last longer. They'll go longer for me. And then red, yellow, orange peppers. This is the best place to buy these because they're cheaper here at Costco than if you go to the regular grocery store, because sometimes they want $3 for one pepper. All right, we're not going to do oranges because we could probably get that from the trail or from Jada's friend Dean's grandma's orchard. So we're going to go with grapefruits, all right, because grapefruits will last me a long time. Joe and I will share one because they're huge. Avocados, I wish I could afford these, but $6.99 right now, too steep for the budget. Watermelons, I'm not going to get yet because they're $9.99. As summer approaches, they're going to drop in price to like $5.99 for a whole watermelon from Costco. So we're in the fridge getting eggs and milk. And we get 5 dozen eggs. We go through 5 dozen eggs like every 2 weeks. And then the lactose-free milk will last like 2 months. The reason we go through that much eggs is because of the show. And sometimes I'll cook some for the dogs when we run out of meat, all right? Butter. This is the best place to get butter. They have the salted and the unsalted, and another one here like the grass-fed thing and all that stuff. $13.29 for 4 pounds of butter. Joe is fighting with me because I told him he don't need no coffee. He said I was just looking. Okay, so let's see what's next. Joe is the one that pushes the cart in the store because I hate pushing the cart. They don't have baking powder, only baking soda, and I don't buy this much baking soda, so I'm just showing that to you guys. Now, flour. King Arthur. This is from back in the Angry's days. Kirkland again, but I don't know why it's packaged this way. Just say all-purpose, organic. One's organic, $16.49, 2 10 pounds, which is 20 pounds, and then this one's 50 pounds. Yeah.
Organic. Remember organic.
They only have to grow organic 30% of the year. And then now we're off the sugar, $7.99 for 10 pounds, and I get that maybe 3 times a year. This I do like, I say twice a year because Joe uses this a lot to irrigate his sinuses. All right, he uses that Neilmed thing and he puts that in there with the distilled water, and so we go through a lot of the salt for that reason. None of these oils are good for you. The canola one is not good. The vegetable one is not good. But we buy them because this is what we fry in from time to time. I don't do garlic salt. Why? Because it has salt. It's better to buy garlic powder and then add salt accordingly. Look at ketchup. We don't need any ketchup right now, but look at the price of ketchup, $12.49 for these 3 big jugs right here. And then the last thing we need is rice. 20 pounds of long grain white rice. Really wish I could get this, but I can't afford it. Let's check the price. Somebody has this out of place. $8.99 for this. I need tuna better. I'm not going to get the albacore because I can save $1 by getting this one here. Tuna will go far when we run out of meat because we've only bought 2 chickens. The lady is telling us where to find the vinegar, but we're not going to go back, all right? So now let's load the vehicle. And normally I will hand Joe the smaller, less heavier items for him to put into the truck, but I'm running camera today, so he's all alone working hard. My poor baby. So I'm just, oh, we got these. I'm going to get the white cream one, and Joe's going to get the green one. And it's, 40 ounces. So I'm going to drink 2 of this a day. And I'm going to get back into my water routine. Joe wants to swap lids. We're going to have to swap the rim too to match up. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys when we get home. But we're going to be swapping this stuff. So Joe is still loading. No, I'm actually helping because I put the camera down inside the back of the car. Julie, my friend Julie, she likes all these camera angles. And I don't know why the lady put stuff underneath the cart. I mean, she got flustered when Joe yelled at her and go, "No box!" Joe's so awful at Costco because he never want those boxes because it's hard for us to get rid of those cardboard boxes. So I think the lady got nervous. So I'm taking the cart back now, getting in the car, and then we're home. Joe has to back the truck in so we can take the groceries in. Joshua can't help because he's still recovering, but he's doing good now though, guys. And so Joe puts the stuff in the porch, and then I bring them to the counter. And when it's summer and we have flies, I have to keep closing and opening the door so the flies won't come in, okay? So I've gone back to the porch to get some more stuff. And I'm just going to set them up here on the counter. See? And then I have to put everything away. Joe doesn't do this part. Oh, we forgot the rice on the porch. Now Joe's going to dump the rice and I dump the flour. Joe built this thing for me so I could get it up off the ground. What's under there, Joe? Oh, a hammer. So this has bread flour. This has beans, red kidney beans. This has long grain white rice. And then these 2 buckets right here will have all-purpose flour. Turn around. And then this is where I keep all my stuff to fill my portable and dry mix. They don't touch this. So you see that little bit of groceries that we got for $180, guys. I couldn't even afford avocado, mushrooms, watermelon, spaghetti sauce. Joe couldn't afford his coffee. Well, don't cry for Joe, he has coffee, okay? But we did splurge. We saved $20, so the bill was really $200. And we bought these. Why? Because Costco only get these in like once a year, and we've been waiting on this since last year. I wanted the 40-ouncer. I have a smaller one that I take with me on my walks and put in the bike holder thingy. But this, I wanted a 40-ouncer so that I could drink 2 of this a day. So I could get 80 ounces of water in a day. That's of course when we're not going to LA and stuff like that. So what I was telling you guys earlier in the video is that we had to swap the lids out, right? Joe wants this lid that doesn't have the straw and this big gaping hole to drink from. I don't like to drink from this, so I would never hold on to this lid. I wanted this one, this color, but with this lid, with the straw. See? The straw and the sippy thingy, so I don't spill, because I'm a big baby, right? I don't want to spill. So what we had to do, what I was trying to explain, is that we had to swap this rubber thing from the neck off of this lid to put it on this lid, and that's all we had to do. Or else, if we didn't do that, this would have been cream and this would have been green, and I didn't care. But Joe cared. He wanted his stuff to be uniform because that's how Joe is. He's kind of OCD about stuff like that. So we had this where we could have spent an extra $20 on the avocado, the mushroom, the watermelon. Well, maybe not all of that. Maybe 2 items. But I don't regret making this purchase because water is important too. So we only got 2 chickens in the mix, 2 whole chicken. So we had like 3 pieces of chicken breast because we will get that bag of breast from time to time. It's $27 now for that bag of breast, where it used to be like $18 before the pandemic, all right? And you know what they do with the chicken, right? They inject stuff, saline solution into the chicken so they can weigh more, so they could charge you more. When you thaw it out, the chicken is small. Have you ever wondered why your chicken is that small, right? Because they inject stuff into it. So then we have like 3/4 of a bag of burger patties left, so maybe a good 10 burger patties in there. We got all that tuna, so that's going to take care of all the protein, right? We have some organic peanut butter in the back too, that's another protein. And we have the eggs. We're doing all right with the protein, don't you think? And then as far as the grains go, we have the long grain white rice and we have potatoes. We're doing all right, guys. We're not going to complain, okay? And then as far as fruits go, the apples and the pineapples is for Joe, but we share. I don't eat the apples, ever. Apples give me gas. But I'll eat some of his pineapple when he cuts it. And the grapes and the grapefruits are for me, but Joe will eat those too. And Joshua, maybe he'll get some grapes. You know, they get their own fruits. The kids get their own fruits that they like. They get their own stir-fried vegetables and stuff that they like. I buy the stuff that I eat. And I make my salad from carrots, lettuce, romaine lettuce, spinach, red, yellow, orange peppers. Joe will get cucumbers at the regular grocery store because Costco never has them. They have like that English cucumbers that I don't like. And what else do I put? The little cherry tomatoes. And that's my salad. All that stuff I can eat and digest and don't have any issues at all with it. So today's what? The 21st? Yeah, yesterday was 420. So Jada wanted to release her new song on 420 because the song is a love song. But when you guys hear it, it's going to have a lot of reference to drugs because she says love sometimes is like a drug, right? And she is kind of like doing a spoof to that Dare program from the 1990s because my kids didn't like Dare. They didn't figure that Dare worked. A lot of their friends got on drugs. My kids didn't, thank God. But she did a spoof to like Dare and it's a love song. And it's going to come out, I think, by the time I upload this video. Let me see if I can get permission from her to play maybe a snippet at the end. I don't know.
This is the Bare Pantry Show.
Womp womp. She didn't give me permission to play any of the song yet, guys. Why? Because if I play it, you guys are not gonna know where to go find it to stream it because it's not uploaded to the aggregate yet. So I think that happens tomorrow, the 22nd, and then in my next video I'll be able to play a snippet and tell you guys where to go stream or download her song. All right?